This weekend, the newest section of Japan's high-speed rail network will open for its first bullet train. The country's central railway system carries 155 million customers a year. Here in the U.S., high-speed rail has had a difficult time catching on. The White House unveiled its vision for new train corridors in 2009, but so far there has been very little progress. Jeff Pegues is in Washington with how that can be or could be about to change. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. Top speed on Amtrak's Acela trains leaving Union Station this morning, about 150 miles per hour. But there are high-speed rail projects planned across this country with trains going 50 miles per hour faster than that. The developers behind those projects really believe that the idea of high-speed rail in this country has finally turned the corner. This bullet train is as fast as it looks. In Japan, it covers 320 miles in just 2 hours and 25 minutes, traveling at close to 190 miles per hour. High-speed rail in this country is also gaining ground. Within 6 years, Texas developers are promising a link between Dallas-Fort Worth and Houston at 205 miles per hour. And in California, another project will bring a 200-mile-per-hour system traveling between places like San Francisco and Los Angeles by 2028. Richard Lawless, who's with Texas Central Railway, believes the payoff is down the road.
Once the system is up and operating, people will appreciate its efficiency, its safety, and its dependability. And that's what we have to do here. We have to demonstrate that this system can work in the United States.
We're going to have 50 million people in California.
Dan Richard is chairman of the California High-Speed Rail Authority.
Here in California, we have 3 of the 5 busiest Amtrak routes already. And we know that there's a tremendous potential for ridership.
Over the years, high-speed rail in the U.S. typically has not gotten very far. Between 2009 and 2010 alone, there were 3 failed projects in Florida, Wisconsin, and Ohio when funding for those projects were cut.
That's an example of one that is turned into a real boondoggle.
Congressman Jeff Denham, who represents one of the California districts the system will travel through, says the $68 billion price tag is a waste of money.
There aren't no ridership numbers to be able to balance the project. And there aren't private investors that are willing to invest in it because there will not be profit if you don't have ridership.
The Texas project is being funded privately, but it too is facing growing opposition that could stop it in its tracks. A state representative has proposed legislation that would require elected officials in every city and every county to approve the project. Cattle ranchers like Rhonda Page Jordan are against it.
It's not feasible, it's not reasonable, and it's not necessary.
She owns land near Houston that's been in her family for more than 130 years. The high-speed rail line could force them to move.
Anyone in the United States or perhaps the world looks at the state of Texas and they see cows, cowboy boots, horses, and people that farm and ranch. If they were to try to take Texas Central Railway right through this property, they're going to destroy that very thing that makes Texas the great state it is.
Texas Central Railway says that it is trying to minimize the impact on communities, but it's the impact that traffic is having on communities in California that is really fueling that project out there. High-speed rail in that state is really seen as a solution to the state's growing transportation needs. Nora.
All right, Jeff, thanks. I know we all think it's long past due.
We'd love to have it.
Yes, it seems a long way off, but I'm glad they're even talking about it, that it seems to be heating up. That's good.
Agreed.